Hey, good Friday morning. Well, not Good Friday, but Good Friday, and it's morning. Beautiful day here in southern Florida, because I guess I'm in southern Florida. 79 degrees. It is absolutely gorgeous. No humidity to speak of whatsoever. And you know, the other day I was going through my crash video, and I was going frame by frame, and I came across something really interesting. In two of the frames, you can actually see the bike laying in the ditch over my right shoulder. And it's amazing how far off the road it actually went. And we're going to be coming up to that shortly, and I figure I'd get off and I'd show you. It absolutely blew my mind when I saw this, how far off the road it actually went. You know, I mean, when the accident happened, it was all kind of surreal. Everything was just like, you know, I was in a survival mode type of deal. You know, I mean, check my body, everything where it should be. Yeah, I'm missing a little bit of skin off my elbows, a little bit of skin off my knee, and what else? You know, bruises, you know, on both of my gluteus maximums, and you know, like focusing on the bike. You know, how destroyed is the bike? Because you know, when your bike goes down and it slides, I don't know, 30 yards, and hits the dirt and flips over. Come on, we've all seen them disintegrate. I mean, we've all seen the YouTube videos where they disintegrate. Fairings broken, saddlebags are grenaded. Yeah, so this is the scene of the crime coming up right here. And we're actually going to stop today and look. I'm gonna stop right here because I am gonna pull into this dirt. Now I don't know if you can see how, you know, this ditch it's down now, and the bike was down there, right there. Well, here, let me pull up here a little bit. Yeah, this is where it went in, right here. That's where it went in, right there. And the rear wheel was way down there, so I'm gonna pull over and hook up the GoPro to the old selfie stickeroonie. And we'll see what happens. All right. Plus I need to visit a fence post. Yeah, so the scrape marks are still here. They start right here. Right there they start. I'm gonna fall on these things. Geez, this has got to be 30 yards. At least. Right across here. See them go right across the paint. They go here. Now remember, the bike was on its right side, and it got to here, it dug in, and it flipped up and over and landed, and this was where the rear tire was, right here. This was where the rear tire was. So geez, I mean, it went quite a ways. And I am honestly surprised that, well, like I said, I hate beating a dead horse, but it is what it is. And, you know, we made a big mistake, me and the two women that helped me push me out of the ditch. I just should have had them stand it up. I just could have rolled it back down here, and I could have rode it out right down that way. It's nice and flat. But you're not thinking when you're hurt and adrenaline is going, the heart rate is going. And you know, the whole time I'm sliding on the asphalt and I see the sign, you know, I see the chevron, and I'm thinking, don't hit the sign, don't hit the sign. The bike wasn't going anywhere near the sign. But anyways, all right, me beating a dead horse is over. Oh, I'm gonna drop a shortened video. It's only gonna be probably about 20 seconds long, and it'll be of the just the crash as soon as it hits the ground and until, you know, I stop sliding and get up. And then I'm gonna post a picture. I took a screenshot of the bike over, because I'm standing right about, this is where I'm standing, right about here, talking to the two women that were in the car there. And the bike, you can see the bike over my shoulder. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. All right, hang out, people. I'm not done yet. Got more riding to do. I have no idea what I'm gonna end up talking about. It is pretty sharp. You know, I was thinking, seeing where I planning on going to Maine, you know, next June. My plan is to leave the 3rd week of June, because the last week of June everybody's traveling for July 4th. Don't want to get caught up on that nonsense. So yeah, I'll leave the last week of June, probably on a Wednesday or a Thursday. But anywho, I was thinking, seeing where I'm going to be pretty close to the mileage to have my fork oil changed, and seeing where I don't have any of the tools to do the forks, whether it's the rebuilding them or whatever, or the drivers. Yeah, I can use a piece of 5/8, what is it? Yeah, I forget the size of the PVC piping you can use as a seal driver, but I don't have any of the other tools, the measuring tools or nothing like that. I don't even have a way to hold the, you know, the fork leg and the tube in place. So I'm going to go over to my local independent mechanic, and I am going to ask him if I bring him just the legs, you know, the tubes, just take them out of the triple tree, bring them over to him. I mean, there's an hour labor each way, you know, an hour labor taking them out, an hour labor putting them back in. I mean, that's $200 I can save myself right there. I mean, how long is it going to take them to rebuild the legs? You know, an hour. So if I can save myself $200, I can save myself $200. Why not, right? I mean, I don't mind if the bike is up on a jack for a day. Not gonna go anywhere, knock on wood. Yeah, I should finish the day today with about maybe-ish 150, I don't know. If I was going home, this would be my turn, and then go to the end of that road, and then there's another turn, and then another turn. But anywho, you guys have all been in my neighborhood. I'll bring you in once again, because I want to do a final check on the mileage when I get there. Oh, by the way, you know, I left the house this morning. I mean, you know, Tuesday I pulled in with what, 9 miles to empty. Yeah, so I started the bike up this morning, and it's a low range. And I was like, yeah, I've been there one time before, low range. And I got to the gas station. Gas station's only 2 miles away. And so I filled up. And I mean, I topped it off. I burped the gas tank, you know. Sometimes you'll take the filler neck out and the fuel will be right there at the top, and then you go to put the cap on and blam, it's down like 2 inches. So when that happens, I shake the bike with my knee. I put my knee against the side of the tank and I shake it. And I do that about, I don't know, 10 or 12 times till it won't take another drop. It's just below the, you know, top of the filler neck. Well, it took 5.6 gallons. So there was still, you know, 4/10 of a gallon in there. It's probably good for another, I don't know, 15, 20 miles maybe. So, yeah, why not? We gotta push the limits. Gotta push the limits. You know, one other thing. I should probably replace the fuel filter too. I can do that. Yeah. I forget what the fuel filter replacement is. I think it's 30,000 miles, and I'm gonna be 30,000 miles pretty soon. Like, how soon? 30,000 miles. I got 29,000 due for an oil change too. I'm at 3,900 miles from my oil, so almost 4,000 miles from my oil change. Oh, not just the oil, it's going to be all 3 holes. Engine, primary, and trans. I'll use Mobil 1V twin for the engine and primary. I think this time around though, I think I'm going to use Redline for the transmission. Just for the simple fact, I've always used Redline in my trans. Even my previous 2 V-twin bikes, my Road Glide and my S&S powered, I don't know what the hell you want to call it, parts assembled bike. Excuse me, had a 96 cubic inch S&S carburetor on there. Man, that bike was a rocket ship in a straight line. The only problem was it had major electrical issues. Major electrical issues. It was horrible, to say the least. So, yeah, I'll stop at my Indy, my independent Harley Davidson mechanic. Yeah, let's see. First in flight. That would be South Carolina. First in flight, North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina, I believe. Wow, first snowbird. Terrific. Just what we don't want. Snowbirds screwing up the traffic. Oh man. So, turned out to be a nice day. 83 degrees. It's a little warm. Not bad. I'm gonna have to get used to wearing this jacket again all over the time. I mean, you know, I was wearing that mesh shirt with the armor in it. Man, if I had had that on when I went down, I probably still would not be riding, because yeah, that thing would have disintegrated on contact with the pavement. I won't be doing that ever. Yep, that's gonna get retired. That will be retired. I am in the market for a new armor jacket though. Not sure which way I want to go. I mean, this jacket, I mean, it's not the most expensive one in the world. I mean, at 30 miles an hour when I hit the pavement, it did its job, right? I mean, it protected me. I mean, yeah, I got some road rash. I mean, but yeah, the jacket held up, and I think just from the friction and the heat alone, that's probably enough to you know, have caused a road rash. I'm definitely going to invest in a pair of armored jeans. You know, I do go out and log some mileage. I mean, I I think just in the past, 2 weeks I have logged 1,000 miles. So yeah, I mean, I do put in some mileage from time to time. Anywho, yeah, I do a little preloading. So yeah, I'll talk to him, see if he's game for doing that. I mean, I don't see why not. He's still going to be making money, and I'm going to be saving money. And I mean, I am giving him some business. I mean, I don't know. Some people are funny like that, others are not. I mean, and plus my bike won't be tying up his shop for a whole day. He can still have a lift opened. And seeing where he's right down the street here, I am not going to bring you into his property. I don't think that's cool. Alright, so stick around. I'm going to do a final thoughts as I get closer to home. Well, so I just got from my independent mechanic, my Indy shop, and he's cool with me bringing just fork legs over to have them rebuilt. He said there's no sense in servicing them with just changing the oil without doing a full rebuild. He goes, better off doing a full rebuild. I agree with him on that. I mean, what, you know, 60 bucks for the seals and everything else, and everything else it requires. So yeah, no brainer. And you know, this guy's pretty good. I mean, he only charges $25 to change a tire and balance it, which is good. Which reminds me, I got a front tire and I need getting. I noticed this one here today when I was out walking around doing my narrating, that it's on the sketchy side. So yeah, if I could see around this trailer I would go, but I can't see around the trailer, but I can go. Oh, look at that, wide open just for me. So my final thoughts, yeah, I beat a dead horse to death with the stupid accident, and what else? I gave you my final thoughts on that. Yeah, we're just gonna putt in through the neighborhood. I got a little bit of George Thorogood and the Destroyers playing in my head. Nothing wrong with that. Now let's see. Turned out to be a beautiful day. It's 85 degrees. Well, that's good. I'll get home. I'll let the pooch out. Oh, how many miles did we do today? We did 143. We're going to call it 144 because I know it's about 7/10 to my house from here. So yeah, we'll call it 144. Not a bad ride. I had fun. Did you all notice that pack of Harleys went by when I was stopping there at the 90-degree turn? You all notice that pack of Harleys? That lead guy gave me a thumbs up, thumbs down. So yeah, that was cool. At least that's still going. At least I know I'm not the only one doing that. Whenever I see a biker stopped, I always slow a little bit, make sure I look in their direction and either give a thumbs up or a thumbs down and see what they say. You know, even if I can't do nothing but offer you know, a ride on the back someplace or a phone call. But one thing I found about my iPhone, it doesn't matter where I am, I always have service. Always. I can be in the most remote parts of Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, any place. I always have service with my cell phone. Doesn't matter. So yeah, that's about that. Yeah. Oh, 140. Well, you know something? It's going to be 143 because we're only at 0.7 now, so it's only like 0.2. Wow. Alright, let me see if I can get this. Nope, you know something? You've seen me park a million times, so I'm going to let you go. As usual, give me a big thumbs up. Oh crap, I didn't do that at the beginning of the video. I'll have to fit that in. Okay. Yeah, big thumbs up if you like this, and peace and God bless.